Hello everyone, welcome back to the news presentation. I'm here, Sarah Mahdi. And now, today, I'm going to present a very interesting and hot news in front of you all. So, don't miss this. And now, we have so many things. And yeah, you are watching on our 11th November. And we have so many interesting news. The source is the Daily Star's e-papers. So, don't delay, let's start. Our first news is this one is our first news, and let's see what is this. July charter deadlock, government decision on November 13 if parties fail to agree. And here you can see this is the about the news which we know about the July charter, and I think you may be familiar with this one, and you know there is going on, and you can see mainly this is going on day by day. We can see the news about this headline, mainly the July charter, and here you can see the full news. What is the newest thing for this place? And now we will go to our new one. That is, we can see this is a river, and there are so many boats. Wow! Did you see there are so many boats? And what are these? Maybe these are signs, look like or something like this. Let's read. What is this? Despite a ban, sand extraction from the Pien River in the Sylhet Jaflong area continues in a plain Sylhet. Local allege the poor monitoring allows trays aided by the corrupt official to defeatedly lift sand from the riverbed with a small boat, putting environment at risk. The violation is even more glaring in the fire of the recent uproar over similar incident and Shalapathur area in Sylhet's Bolaganj. The photo was taken yesterday. Here we can see this is a river and so many boats. Actually, they are not actually in a good work, and maybe here you can see they are allowing the traders or something like this, and maybe the sand extract there is going on the sand extraction. This is the main thing, and I think this is not a good work. And here you can see the violation. This is of course a violation. I think this is illegal work. We also saw some days before this news that that they are extracting the sands from one place to another place by boat or other things. We also saw, and this is another thing we can see today. And now we can see that our climate finance fuels debate trap. A new report places Bangladesh in a high-risk category. And here you can see this is about the climate mainly, and yeah, climate finance. And did you see here that per capita climate debt Bangladesh versus LDC average? Here you can see the LDC average. Here is the average is 22. 23 actually, 23.1, and the Bangladesh average is $79.6, and of course it's a very huge. And here you can see 10 years after Paris Agreement vowed that climate justice for vulnerable nations for global leaders have gathered in the Brazilian city in Belém for COP30. But the negotiation unfolded Bangladesh, one of the best, one of the world's least responsible for greenhouse gas emission, finds itself sinking deeper into climate debt. Here we saw in the world, and Bangladesh is one of the most least. Here you can see one of the most least responsible for the greenhouse gas, and this is the very bad side for Bangladesh. And of course, we just read from our book that how to use greenhouse gas and what is the benefit for that, what will happen if we use that. But actually, in the real life, we don't use that. And mainly, you can see from this news also in this ways. And of course, it's the most bad thing. We have to be careful, and we have to use, and we have to be responsible about the greenhouse gas emission. And then we can see this one. They came, fired, vanished. Two government killed top criminal in broad daylight. Here you can see maybe there was something, a clash going on between some other people, and because they said they came and then fired, then smashed. Wow. This is within a second maybe. And here you can see what happened here actually. And of course, this is a very bad thing and very sad thing, of course. And because we have to be more careful, and also from the government should be more take enough responsibility about this one, mainly against these criminals. And we have another thing, that is, let's see what is this here going on. Here are some of the motorcycles are here, and also police, or maybe police are checking those notes or bags like this. Let's see. Police checks documents and bags from motorcyclists at the temporary checkpoint near the U-Loop on DIT road in Rampura TV Bhavan area. Law enforcement have stepped up security in the capital to prevent a toward incidents. Several crowd bombs and Astrontra attacks were reported in Dhaka yesterday. And here we saw that police are very careful, or I mean, yeah, of course, about this, because we know the several yeah, maybe in the last or day or yesterday we saw that several crude bombs and arson attacks were reported in the Dhaka. So that's why they are checking more carefully. And also here you can see the law enforcement have stepped up in security. And we can see there are so much securities that are going on. And yeah, there is no more thing now. We will go to our next page. Yeah, this is our second page, and we are starting with this one. Yeah, and yeah, this is not coming together, by the way, my Dhaka. And then by the way, you can see this one, the art of bargaining, a survival skill in Dhaka. Here you can see maybe this is in a shop, and where if is in a car is going onto the machine, and maybe it's for the payment after marketing from a supermarket, maybe something like this. And yeah, other thing, and I have one more thing, that is SCP ready for either Balut or Bulat revelation pathway. And here from pathway, maybe he said this one. And now our other things which you can see here, we already described about it. So I think I mean the headlines are, so I think I don't need to describe. And if you want to know the full news, and you can read this easily. And now we will go to our next page, and this is okay. Finally, we can see our next page, and this is our first news. Yeah, came. Oh wow, there are so many people are here together. What is happening there? Let's see. A procession organized by a BNP election aspirate moves from the Jaita Shangshot towards this gun yesterday, blocking a major portion of the road and causing long trail breaks during the afternoon rush hour. Similar procession held across the city throughout the day, added to the public suffering. The photo was taken in Karan Bazar area. And here you can see this is the Karan Bazar area, and mainly this is the Jyoti I mean, Jatiya Shangshad towards this one yesterday. There are so many. These are the people of BNP, and they are took here rally. It seems like that. And then we can see here that is Abu Said murder trial may end by January. Says prosecution ICT hears testimony on Rampura killings. And here you can see International Crimes Tribunal, and mainly this is what will I say? This is a part or something, a building about this one. Yeah, and then we can see this one. What is this? That is songs for the soul. How Maya Tori is reliving folk music in the north. And here you can see maybe I can see there are so many little girls, and then in front of them there is a teacher. Mainly he is their song teachers, and who is teaching their songs. And yeah, and you can see what the full things in this place. And by the way, we will go to our next news, and there is no more thing. By the way, we can go to our next one now. And now in this place, yeah, this is our first one. That is what is happening here. Let's read. That is artisans in Akula making traditional drums known as danka, which is widely used during the various festivals and ceremonies. And the drums are made using goat skin wood and rope. The artisans and make 6 drums in a day, and each sells for 800 taka to 1,200 taka on quality. The photo was taken for Batiaka village in Kuala yesterday, and here you can see they are making these drums actually, and mainly, and you can see here a traditional drum. This known as donka, or I think you may be familiar with this. Who use this actually, and I think they are. What will I say here? They are making this, and they will sell later. And we can see our dengue news also. Here we can see that is two more die of dengue and 1,179 get hospitalized. At least two from here. At least two dengue patients died and 1,179 other were hospitalized in 24 hours till 8 a.m. yesterday. And also we saw there in our last 24 hours there is also here we can see there are also 1,179 more hospitalized and two died. And of course, we have to be more careful about this dengue. And now we will go to our next page, and which is our international news. Now we are finally in our international news, and we are starting with this one. And unfortunately, and there are so many things. What is this actually? Maybe these are the graves, and the people is going on there. Let's see. Yeah, these actually the pictures and no text are not coming together, so this is coming separately. As no problem, let's read that. To know, health and civilians workers conduct a mass burial of Palestinian at the ceremony in the Khan Yunis at the southern Gaza Strip yesterday. The Gaza Health Ministry said that received the bodies of 15 Palestinian prisoners under U.S. Brokered ceasefire exchange deal. And here we can see this is maybe the 15 dead body they got, and they are mainly here. They want to keep them in the grave, something like this, which we can see here. And now we will go to our the Thailand suspends Cambodia peace deal, says border landmine with two Thai troops. Cambodia Defense Ministry pledged unwavering committed to peace. And here we can see another maybe this is like a little war about this one. Here we can see between the Cambodia and Thailand, because in the border maybe the border clash is going on between two. By the way, you can read the full things to know about this everything. By the way, I will go to our next page now, and yeah, we can first of all the first what we might be say this is our first question. Let's see what the Enforced Disappearance Commission report failed to address. And here you can see the full news or the answer. You maybe get it here. The news is this place. I think you can see now. And then we have another one that is it is the time for Bangladesh to move past the political of violence. And here another thing they said, and the full things what it actually said about the full description or the full definition of the headline you can see in this place. And now there is no more thing, only two things. And now we will go to our opinion page. And here first of all, what is this? Maybe it seems like it is a potato or something like this. Yeah, potatoes, because I can see this is here. Bangladesh produced a record 1.15 crore tons of potatoes in this season, for exceeding the annual domestic demand, causing sore financial losses for the marginal farmers. Here you can see there are so many potatoes out here, and they did a world record, and there's a record for just in Bangladesh. They produced 1.15 crore tons, and this huge. Actually, what he want to say, let's see. That is how to balance potato farmers' gains with consumers' need. And here you can see there's so many things how to balance the potato farmers. He want to say about this, and here are the full things. And another thing, this is the Cobra effect, when good intention bite back. Here we can see, by the way, unfortunately this picture is not coming together, and you can see this is what happened here exactly, and I think I am showing you, and you can see. And now we will go to our final and sports news. Our first news of this page, and in the sports news, is this one, which we can see there is a fresh start for Shanto in Sylhet. And you know that the Bangladesh and Ireland, the first test will start today, and we can see there are so many players are on the field, and they are really getting ready for that, and something like this. And here also the captain of the Bangladesh team, the test team, and you can see all of the things in this place. And there is so many news under this headline. And by the way, I have one more thing, that is here what is happening. Let's see. Two silver jubilees later. Here you can see for promise, and maybe this is a birthday is going on, and Bangladesh Cricket Conference, and they are cutting a cake here, and maybe this is a special day for them, and that's why they are doing this. By the way, alright, so there is no more good news in the sports page, and which we saw, and that's why I want to keep here. And I think you all enjoyed this our today's news, because this was so very interesting, of course. And if you want to really get this day by day news, so subscribe our channel and follow our page and hit a like of this video. And now I'm here, Sir Mahdi, to present everyday's news. So that is it for today. Al Hafiz.